Hi guys, it's me back again, and today I'll be playing as Sweden, this country in Northern Europe. Sweden's actually a really powerful country. If you can play your cards right, we can gain a lot of cores on the territory, and we have a ton of resources for expansion. I'm to turn Sweden into a superpower and see how far I can get. My plan is to at least defeat the Soviet Union and the United Kingdom before I call it a day. Armament mode on, historical AI focuses, no cheats, no mods. Let's go. So you see, we start off with quite a powerful fleet. We've got some capital ships and we've got a ton of steel. In fact, the first thing we're going to do is delete all of our units because we will change our ideology through a civil war. For research, let's do superior firepower. No, maybe mobile warfare will be better, because I plan to use a lot of tanks as Sweden, basic machine tools and support weapons. For national focus, we do political effort. Political effort is now complete. Let's hire a fascist demagogue. And our fascist support is now over 10%. We can now prepare for civil war. We will expand civil support to decrease our stability. And also, I'm to train up one single cavalry division and not deployed yet for the civil war. One of the easiest way to cheat civil wars is to delete off your starting divisions, train one division, and deploy it when the civil war starts. The opposing faction will not have any divisions at all, and you'll be able to grab their victory points extremely easily. Since we're now fascists, we can now do collectivist ethos. Also, I'm to justify a war goal on Norway. Let's choose two states. I'm going to justify a war goal on Denmark at the same time. This is because we want to declare war on Denmark and Norway around at the same time. Why am I justifying on two Norwegian provinces? This is because I want the war with Denmark and Norway to start at approximately the same time. This way we can take out two countries before road tension reaches 25%. If we declare war on them one by one, after we annex Norway, road tension will increase a lot and Denmark will get guaranteed. This is a very good trick to get more countries at the start when you're fascist and you don't want to get guaranteed. And let's deploy our cavalry division. Let's just walk into the capital straight away. They should have little or no troops. And finally, democratic Sweden has capitulated. Now we can focus our army on Norway and Denmark. The war justification shall be ready in July, and we've got more than enough time to prepare for that. Nationalism focus is over. Let's do militarism. For the extra recruiting population and some army experience, we can make 20 width divisions now. And I've also edited the infantry template to the optimum 20 width. War goal justification against Norway is complete, but we are not going to declare war yet. We will try to justify we will declare the war around the time as we declare on Denmark. The Danish war goal is going to be due on September, and our war goal here will expire on August, so we declare it when it's about to expire so we can get both wars going at the same time. The war goal against Norway is almost going to expire, and I decide to declare a war right now. They should not be able to put up much resistance since, as you see, the border is quite long. They don't even have troops at most of the points. You'll just walk past their troops and grab all the victory points effortlessly. They don't even have troops guarding the capital. You just walk straight in. Justification for conquering Denmark is also complete. We declare war on them right away. So here's an update to the war in Norway. I've been walking around the troops grabbing the victory points, and the border guard, to be honest, is quite disgusting. It's quite revolting, to be honest. But the good thing is, we got most of the major victory points, and they're now 91% towards capitulation. They've got a bit more divisions than us, so it's going to be a bit of problematic. Some of them managed to get into our territory, but fortunately I managed to encircle them. I think that should be okay. Norway is now 99% towards capitulation. And it's now 100, And they have just surrendered. Nice. We will take everything. And now we'll move our troops to the Danish border. Now we have landed successfully, we'll move our troops around them to cut them off. And Denmark has capitulated. Awesome. Now we can form Scandinavia. I think it needs the Waking the Tiger DLC, I'm not too sure, but if you play as well in 3 countries, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, you've got the decision to restore Scandinavia. You gain cores on Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. And unification of Scandinavia, that is awesome. You see, we only had like 10k manpower, 11k manpower, we got 120k, and our factories 46k, almost 50, that's awesome. Now we can start producing tanks and SP artillery at the same time. So guys, here's an update. It's now October 1939 and Germany is now doing Danzig war. I estimate we'll be breaking out war in like a month. And I've got some divisions on the Polish border ready. I managed to change some of my infantry templates into something actually decent. We've got tons of support companies. And I've made some light tanks as well. They're 20 width, they've got some SPGs for a soft attack, and I haven't added all support companies yet, but I'll do later. I'll be researching some mediums later, but not now, we don't have the industry yet. We've got some marines, we've got some paratroopers. I plan to use the paratroops for Operation Sea Lion, and we've got some motorized divisions as well. The German Reich declares war on Poland, we will join. Join wars, they will accept. And let's send the attack order. I'll do some micromanagement just to make sure things go right. And let's go super aggressive because the Polish, they've only got a few shifty cavalry divisions here and there. They aren't going to stop us. And Warsaw is ours. We only lost 1,000 men and we managed to kill 405k Polish guys. That is awesome. Poland should be capitulating now. Yes, they have. Now let's redeploy all our troops to the Netherlands. Netherlands will capitulate if we get Amsterdam and Rotterdam. If I remember correctly, that should be it. Note that Italy has not been called into the war yet. I do not plan to call them in unless we are about to lose, which I don't think is possible, since Italy has a tendency to just suicide millions of troops and not do anything and not end up stealing all the war score, and I don't want it to happen, of course. And with our light tanks, let's penetrate into France. You take Dunkirk. You take Calais. You get Amiens. Or maybe you get this first. National Spain joins Axis. Sorry Spain, but you're late to the party. Okay, we took Paris. Nice. Is France going to capitulate? Almost. Not yet. Almost. We'll leave our guy to hold Paris while the other guys will rush straight for the victory points. And France has capitulated. That was easy, to be honest. Let's send our troops to mop up all the allied pockets. The Royal Air Force doesn't have anyone on southern England, and I think this is the time to execute the paradrop orders. We'll send our planes all over southern England. When the paratroopers land, we'll ship our German divisions, and our tanks are motorized later. Let's see how it goes. Nice, nice. Not bad. One of you guys walk to Dover. Can we get Portsmouth? Maybe we can. Okay, great. We got Dover as well. We'll transport all the German divisions over. And we'll use our ships for convoy escort. I think that the AI will be only using submarines for convoy raiding, and this means that if we encounter any enemy ships, it's going to be submarines, no battleships or cruisers or stuff like that, which will destroy them easily if that scenario happens. And at the same time, let's ship our Swedish troops at the same time. We're shipping like 30 divisions over at the same time, and there's no way the Royal Navy is going to stop all of us. They simply can't shoot all of us. Some British troops might try to naval invade the port, so I'm leaving a division there to secure it. The hardest part about Operation Sea Lion is getting your troops on Britain. The British mainland is usually not really well defended, and you should be able to overrun them pretty easily. Here you see I've got most of the troops pinned down here, some guys are encircled here, and my light tanks are blitzing on the victory points without any resistance. Yes, Britain has just capitulated. We got 7,000 rifles, and we're now in the peace conference. Excellent. We took 40 states, and a bunch of countries were annexed or puppeted, and we seized 89k equipment, and look at our factories, 101. 111 I mean, that's just amazing. That's why it calls stonks. And why is the Kingdom of Croatia at war with us? That's a bit strange, isn't it? I think it's because they're a Yugoslavian puppet. Their overlord capitulated and they're not automatically in the war, but they've got no divisions. Things are now going quite well. My war goal on Finland will be finished on the 11th of September. Coincidence? And also, I've been producing a lot more equipment, and I can field much more divisions thanks to all the equipment I captured from the allies. I've also produced some 40 with marines, 14 for the classic, lots of soft attack, and I've lined up my troops on the Finnish border. I'm also spam building infrastructure here. I can't build anything for now. I've got a ton of stuff to repair, but I'm doing construction repair, and it should be finished soon. But now, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna leave the Axis. Why, you might ask? Hey, they're allies, why would you do that? They're so powerful. Well, firstly, I don't want to get dragged into a war with the United States. Second, I want to deal with the Soviet Union and Finland by myself. AI allies, as you see, they tend to clusterfuck the whole front line by stuffing all of the useless troops here and eating all of the supply. And you know what? Things can get really laggy and slow if the game just starts showing up hundreds and hundreds of AI allied units just sitting around. It will take a lot of CPU processing power to like calculate this stuff, I think, and it will be very painful. So I think we'd better deal with the whole war myself. And after we get Finland, we will core off their states and we'll become even more powerful. We don't need the Axis, to be honest, and we don't owe them anything. We help them win the war. Leave Axis. War justification against Finland is complete. We're not in the Axis now, and there's no fear of them joining any faction for protection. We will declare war and execute our orders at the same time. Our team will just swoop in from the north, supported with tanks, and another group of guys will land in here. We've got naval supremacy and everything, so it should be okay. We don't have any airports to send our planes, unfortunately, so I'll just leave them. We have caught the Finnish guys with their pants down and attacking from both sides. We are going to defeat them easily. And Finland has capitulated. Excellent. Now we can take all states, annex them, and we get cores on them. We can now form the Nordic Empire, proclaim Nordic unity, and our manpower should have a significant increase. Yes, it did. Nice. Now to prepare to invade the Soviet Union. I'm thinking of declaring war on Tennessee or Mongolia to reduce road tension, because they'll automatically get called in, but never mind, I'll just declare war on them directly, I don't care. The Soviet Union has got the Purge Office's Purged modifier, and they can't clear it out until a year later, which means that this is an extremely good time to attack them. Let's spam build infrastructure in Finland. Oh well, the German Reich declared war on the Soviet Union. Why would you do that, Hitler? Why would you do that? I was going to attack them and you attacked first. Well, that's going to make the job much more easy, to be honest, but we have to race with the Germans, or else they might be getting all of the nice stuff, and we don't want that to happen. But given the fact that the Germans have joined the war and they're going to call on Spain, Romania, Hungary, and Italy, I guess Soviet Union is not going to stand a chance at all, and we the Scandinavians are going to attack from the north. It's going to be a piece of cake. Justification for conquering the Soviet Union is finished. I'm now attacking from 2 points. I'll try to get the port here and attack through here and cut off all these divisions in the north. Okay guys, here's an update to Operation Barbarossa. I cleared out the Soviets and circled the north. I think there was around 400k of them, but the thing is that I got mutinies twice in a row. Fuck you, Paradox. That's why I so fucking hate RNG mechanics. You don't know what's going to happen, and when things happen, it screws you over. And my troops are greatly weakened, and we suffered a lot more casualties than I expected to. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter since the Soviets are greatly weakened. I killed like almost 600k of them. The Germans are already almost at Moscow, so I need to draw a single frontline order all the way to the mountain range of the Urals. And the Soviet Union should capitulate before 1942, if I estimate correctly. Oh, Germans took Moscow. Nice. The new capital is at Stalingrad, and the Romanians are pretty near. Things aren't going really good for Papa Stalin. Seriously? What the fuck? 3 fucking mutinies in a fucking row. I'm going to get much less war score than what I expected with these random events just screwing me over and over again. I'm just holding a patriotic speech before the mutineers. I've done that 3 times in a row and my political power is negative. Seriously. This fucking bullshit is unacceptable. I've never been such a fucking mad before. I'm having some supply issues here and my divisions are suffering from some attrition. But the annoying thing is that I can't build any infrastructure here since we haven't fully occupied the state. Damn it. But anyway, we'll beat the Soviets. It's now November and the Romanians have taken Stalingrad. I've managed to take control of the 2 states here and I'm starting to expand build infrastructure so my supply issues will be over. I managed to do 14% war score and the Soviets are now 90% towards capitulation. I also managed to deal the second most amount of casualties to them, which is pretty good. Finally, the Soviet Union has finally capitulated. We got like 2nd place, I think. We only had less war score than Germany and we would take all the stuff at the borders. I've seen some strategies in peace conference where people take territories like this, cutting off the other parts of the untaken territories, and people like Germany, they won't take this stuff because it's separated from them. So I just took the provinces here in this matter and I wonder if I can get to keep all of the rest. This is an interesting idea, but I'm not sure if it works or not. Yeah, they're just giving each other war score and not taking anything. Excellent. Now let's take all of the Soviet Union. Oh well, finally. Finally, we defeated the Soviet Union. Look at our factories. Theoretically, I could keep on playing with my current industry. I think I could actually defeat the USA if I wanted to. But the thing is that the game is so damn slow now. It's like almost 1 second a day, 1 second an hour. And at this stage, I don't feel I have the need to keep on playing since I've pretty much accomplished my goal of taking down the UK and the Russians, the Soviets. And for now, I believe that it is the end of the video. So in a nutshell, the best strategy to play Sweden is to take out Norway, Denmark, form Scandinavia, help Germany out, do Operation Sea Lion with paratroopers, you get around 1/3 of the war score, take a lot of high industry states, and then you can join in the Soviets and use tanks to beat them up, do encirclements, blah blah blah. And when the peace conference starts, take provinces to cut off the German territory from the untaken states, and the AI won't take anything at all, so you can grab all of the stuff for yourself. I actually managed to kill like 1 million Soviets, so I think I actually deserved all of this. The video's over today, and if you've got any opinion on what I should be doing, don't forget to put a suggestion in the comments. If you've got any feedback, whether they're positive or negative, I would welcome them as well. Goodbye.